feel like we really need to focus on, the seriousness of the energy, and the type of energy that you're dealing with when it comes to a narcissist, you know. And, basically, we're going to be talking about, have you ever witnessed the narcissist's black eyes? I've never covered this topic. Now, I'm not talking about the black eyes as, getting into a physical fight. I'm speaking of actual black eyes. Okay, when you literally see no whites in the eyes. Okay, you literally see no whites in the eyes. The eyes are completely black. Okay, and I know y'all gonna testify in the comment section, and I want y'all to share this video because I'm gonna talk to you about the. I'm gonna give you some revelation here, and I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about what you're actually witnessing spiritually. All right. So a lot of you know that are here on the channel, you know that I do talk about narcissism, but I also talk about it from a spiritual perspective. Um, I all praise and honor to the Most High God that gives me the utterance, the ability to really see in the realm of the spirit what is happening, and to be able to talk to you all about it. For those of you that are spiritual and really understand the spirit world, and that it actually controls the natural, and it's not vice versa. Some people think that it's the natural that controls the spiritual, but no, it's the spiritual that controls the natural. And there are ways that we can speak things into existence, and a lot of times what we see when we begin to speak is, it's a reaction or it's a declaration of what has already transpired or what has manifested in the natural. So we're able to fight back with our words and our faith. Amen. So I want to talk about these black eyes because if you see this, you're truly in grave danger. And people don't understand that. I've heard people say that they've seen the black eyes more than once. They've seen it several times with a narcissist. Now, there is what happens with this. Usually, you will see this when a narcissist is primarily enraged. Okay. Now, what you need to understand about the spirit is that usually when you see
were you recently injured in a car accident? Look at this check for $160,000. If you're looking
a fit of rage or whatever, when a person has been demonically oppressed or possibly possessed, and they have a spirit of anger, sometimes it's a spirit of, anger travels with wrath, torment, because when you talk about traveling groupings, you understand what I'm saying? So a lot of times understand a manifestation, you may not just be one thing, you could see a person doing several things, several different odd things, they're manifesting. Some people contort, some people, rock, some people, their tongues come out of their mouths, look almost a lizard tongue, snake tongue or whatever. There's a lot of different things, that happen. But the reason I gave you examples is because what happens is when you see these black eyes, you're actually looking at a demonic manifestation. I said it. I need y'all to hit that like button. I need you to hit that like button. You are literally witnessing a demonic manifestation. The whites of the eyes are the way that they were constructed. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you something else about spirits too. They don't necessarily have to. When it's a demonic manifestation, it don't have to always go completely black. Sometimes you will see that the pupils are really, really dilated. Okay, dilated. You only may see a portion of the color in their eyes. Now, the only time this is or this is well lit area that you're completely dilated. And I know there are other people that say, "Oh, but there's medical reasons for that," and there sure is. There could, but science a lot of times have been, especially when you're talking about psychology, has been designed to explain away things that are truly spiritual. Now, am I saying that everyone with dilated pupils are manifesting? No. But am I saying that this is sometimes a manifestation? Yes. And usually when the pupils are dilated like that, when you're dealing with a demonic manifestation, it's usually the person may be very angry or very annoyed by what you're doing. But usually what's happening at that point, or it could be a point where they're when you're dealing with a narcissist, they could be very angry, annoyed, or they could be extremely happy about something, or basically have done something to you that has satisfied them in such a way that you begin to see them dilated like that. But usually it's in a situation where they're very emotional when you're talking about a manifestation, and they could have probably, when I say happy, they could have done something so horrible to you, but it was very satisfying to them, and they just got that nasty little grin on their face, and you see the pupils are dilated, and it's a well-lit area. Why are your pupils so wide? You know what I'm saying? And this also happens when people are on drugs, a lot of times, and drugs that's a spirit too. The manifestation of a drug, in the high, when they get high, that's what happens when they use drugs. A lot of times the pupils would become down.
Okay, YouTube, this is for educational purposes only under section 16, 18, 19, 20, I don't know. But this is for educational purposes only, YouTube. I'm researching eyeballs. I'm researching on how eyeballs look when you're going manic.
Dilated to a place where it's unnatural. It doesn't fit what science would say that this is why you should see the eyes look that way. When it's unnatural, usually it's because it's a manifestation. It's a demonic manifestation, especially when we're dealing with a narcissist. But when you see those eyes go black, you are in a very dangerous place. Let's be clear. You are in a very dangerous place. Once you see those eyes go black, and I'm talking about you see no white in the pupil, you are literally looking at a person that has literally been suppressed. The real person, the person that would have the ability to logic and reason with you in that moment, is so severely depressed. What you're actually dealing with at that moment is a demonic spirit that is completely controlling and operating a human body. And at that moment, that narcissist is completely out of control. Woo! Boy, let me tell you something. This is so serious. This is so serious. I need you all to really hear what I'm saying. It is so serious. Why is it so serious? Because when you see this happening, usually the person themselves are even unaware of what they're saying, unaware of what they're doing, or either they're unaware or sometimes they have just gotten to the point because the spirit will allow them to get to a place where they just don't care. They don't care. At that point, you are in grave danger, and they can do anything to you. Some of y'all are going to testify and say that they can do anything to you. They could say anything to you. When you see those black eyes, you hear them say some of the most horrific things out of their mouths that you never thought that they could say to you. Oh, they told you all kinds of stuff. They wish you would die. They hope they wish you would do that something would happen on the road, with your car, all kinds of stuff. If you're taking trips, they'll tell you they hope something happens to the plane. I mean, they will tell you they hope you get this and you get that, and something happens so horribly to you. They say those types of things. When you see them black eyes, you are literally listening And some of y'all heard the voice even change. It didn't even sound like the narcissist. I said it. Hit that like button for me. Oh, y'all need to share this thing right here. It didn't even sound like the narcissist. Sometimes a demon will talk in a person's voice. Sometimes it's another voice.
Si naciste en México, Colombia,